For over 7 years now, I've been doing DoorDash, and I think what I'm about to show you definitely proves me wrong, and it's important that you know this so you can benefit from taking orders just like this. So why did I say I'm going to prove myself wrong? Well, I thought shop and pay orders never went up. I never thought that they had a plus sign. I didn't even think that was a possibility or that it's something that could even happen. I've never seen it before. And before I get the comments, yes, they do. There is an exception to the rule. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. But every time a customer adds an item after they've initially placed their order, depending on how many items, it goes up 25 cents per item. So it might appear that there is a hidden tip, but there wasn't. It honestly goes right to your base pay. But I got a DoorDash order the other day with a shop and pay, and it went up, and there was a plus sign. Yes, there was a hidden tip, but here's what happened. Okay, so here's the order. I'm going to put it up for you to see. So it was $33. 8.7 miles. One was a 5-item shop and one was a pickup at the same grocery store. And I've done both before. I've done combined orders like this. I've done 2 shops. I've done a pickup in a shop. Never have I ever seen a plus sign when it comes to this. So interesting, right? So of course, I'm not going to let the order just go by. Obviously, that's an amazing order, especially if I'm only shopping for 5 items. Heck yeah. And when I looked at the second order, I thought it was strange, but it didn't tell me how many items I was picking up from a pickup, which normally it does, which to me was odd on itself. So I feel like it was a guessing game, and I've said this on this channel before many times. I sometimes hate doing pickups at any retailer, including grocery stores, because you never know what's being picked up. I just got one the other day that I actually canceled because it was literally 2 grocery carts of Gatorades and like 4 or 5 packs of water. I wasn't doing that at 97 degrees. You're out of your mind. But this one was different, and this is the reason why. So I did the shop easy. I was in and out, and while I had my cart, I just went over to the pickup area to say, hey, I'm here, and I gave them the customer order, and I thought I was just going to say, hey, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put this in my trunk, and I'll be back. And he's like, well, give me a couple of minutes because it's a couple of trays of food. I'm like, huh? So what it ended up being, it was a catering order through the supermarket itself, and that was the pickup. So dropped the other items off at my car, came back. Thank God I was prepared. I always have my catering bags with me, so I brought my catering bags in, and I loaded them all up. And I'm like, I'm doing a catering order. How crazy is that? Along with along with a shop. So I guess that's the reason why this became so unusual, because I've never honestly done something like this. 17,000 deliveries later, I've never done an order like this, which I find interesting. So here's what happened. So I did the catering order drop off first, and they were having a massive party. And I have to be honest, they were rocking it out there. Like, I wanted to join the party so badly because they had live bands. They had a pool party going on. They had liquor flowing. And I'm like, this is like the best party ever. But anyway, so I get there. No one's answering the door. And then a lady comes in. She's like, oh, you're the food. Come on in. I'm like, I'm really not supposed to enter into your house, but she's like, okay, never mind. And she literally took the trays from me, and that was it. And then I was on my way. So that one was done. And then I did the 5-item shop drop off. I had to wait the whole order before I figured out what this plus sign really was. Well, here it is. It went up to $39. So there's a plus for you. There's a hidden tip for you. Granted, the hidden tip wasn't exactly probably on the shop, obviously. It was on the trays of food that I had picked up. But why? So let me ask you, have you ever done a shopping order where there was a plus sign and it went up because of a hidden tip? Or have you done something similar to the order that I just completed? Go ahead, let me know. So what are my thoughts on this? Man, I was wrong. All these years I was wrong. I'm like, nope, there's never a plus sign on grocery orders. Well, this proved me wrong. DoorDash lately is forever changing and they keep updating things over and over again. They definitely keep you on your toes. I mean, we're just going through a new home screen. Oh, God, I don't even want to list all the updates that are happening almost every single day. Maybe this is a change that kind of went along with it, but I feel like I see so many new ways of DoorDash presenting orders to drivers. It's a little nutty. And then when you see things for the first time, you're like, what is this? What happened to? And you start questioning yourself and everything that you knew about the DoorDash platform. But here's the thing, like, I can't believe how many years later are we still talking about plus signs, hidden tips, and transparency. What was the need for DoorDash to hide $5.50? Like, is that really truly necessary? To me, like, that just makes no sense. But I'm also not a billion-dollar company either. So maybe who am I and what do I know? I'm just a dasher coming out here to make money every single day. But when things don't make sense, that's when you start to question yourself and you start to question DoorDash as a company. But are they changing too much too quickly? And are Dashers able to keep up with all the changes that they do unless you're watching YouTube videos or you're looking at posts and really figuring out what's going on with the DoorDash app and really in the know of stuff like this? And this is stuff that, like, you need to know because you want to get orders like this. You want to complete them so you get payouts like this as well. So what should you look out for? Obviously, if you do shopping, make sure you have it toggled on and make sure that you're looking out for stacked orders with pickup and shopping. Hopefully luck is definitely on your side, because if this is the first time I'm seeing an order like this doesn't happen too often, so I don't want to get any hopes up. Now, I know the comments are coming and you're going to say, well, I don't do shopping orders, well, I don't do grocery orders, and I get it. And maybe this video isn't for you, and I get that as well. But, like, this is a big deal and a big amount of money for any Dasher to pass up. Like, that's a big chunk of your day just in one order. And there was a hidden tip. Who knew? Now, I just talked about DoorDash changing a lot lately. So let me know, do you think that they're changing too much and it's hard for Dashers to keep up? And do you think this was part of the changes that they're making? Or do you believe it's something that was there all along? It's just that they're so rare, so few and far between, that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and I'll never see it again. So, I talked a little bit about the new home screen that is coming to all of our phones sometime in the very close future. If you haven't had it already, well, you're going to want to check this video out next for all the details on what's new with DoorDash, and I'll see you over there.